What's the way? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Q, and this is What's the Way? Hope everybody's doing good this Saturday. Hope y'all having a good weekend. It's a long weekend, so make sure y'all enjoy yourselves. So all my surfers out there, this past Friday, 2/17, a movie just released, and it was a Marvel movie. As you can see my Venom shirt. And that Marvel movie was Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quatumania. And I went to go check that out. And I'm giving you, the people, the surfers, the review of Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quatumania. So if you're ready, get your popcorn, relax, or if you're already going to see it, so be it. But I want you, the people, to know how I feel about this movie. And it's spoiler free. All right? So get ready, and here we go. All right, surfers. So as we know, you've seen the trailers and the previews for Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quatumania. So you might have a recon or recollection on what the movie is about. As you've seen in the previews and trailers, that Ant-Man himself, Scott Lang, Janet, Hank, Cassie, and Hope, aka the Wasp, was tampering with the quantum realm, and they got sucked in. And couldn't get out, but they ran into some problems. Janet already knew the quantum realm because she'd been in it. If you've seen Ant-Man 2, she was in there for 30 years before she had got help to get out of there. But she had an encounter with a Voyager or space traveler or time traveler, however you want to call it, by the name of Kang the Conqueror. Kang the Conqueror is a destroyer of worlds. He's basically a human time machine. And so they need to do what they got to do to keep this man from going back out on his voyage to destroy worlds and destroy the population or universes or however you want to call that. But we want to actually get into how the movie was. So let's get into that wave, all right? What's the wave? So to me, Ant-Man started off a little slow. You know, he's writing this book and just telling about his life as being an Avenger. So the movie does start a little slow. Then we can talk about where it picks up. Picks up actually when Janet, Hope, Cassie, Hank, and Scott got sucked into the realm. So Janet actually knew Kang before Ant-Man and Hope, the Wasp, knew him. So, I mean, still a little build up, but I think it's just a little build up from, this story is a build up for phase 5. It's just getting you ready for that. So honestly, that's pretty much the best way I can explain in this review. As I said, Janet was down there, knew Kang the Conqueror, knew that he was a threat, and trying, the best way I can say this movie is basically that they're trying to stop Kang the Conqueror from going back out to travel to different universes and destroying worlds. So it was like I said, it's a slow story, but it also sets you up for phase 5. And it's not like the other two Ant-Mans where you got more depth and more story and more comedy. But I think it's in between a comical and serious version of Ant-Man, which can be a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So this movie reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. Of course, we all know that's Marvel, so the visual effects was A1. The CGI was pretty good. Now Kang, the way his face in that mask, Jonathan Major's face kind of looked a little bit compressed in that mask, man. Now how they did that with the visual effects, they could have fixed that, making the mask maybe a little bit bigger and adjusted with his body, because they made that mask look like this. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
But overall, the visual effects was A1, and I'll give an A+ for the visual effects for that. But story wise, could have built a better story. So the ending, the post credits, and the after post credits, man, y'all gonna have to get ready for that. Spoiler free, but I can tell you it's gonna set up for phase 5, and we're gonna, you know, and I can tell you this, I'm gonna give you a hint. I suggest you guys watch more Loki and watch more of these Marvel Cinematic Universe shows, and also make sure you go see every Marvel movie to keep up, all right? All right, surfers, if you have watched Marvel's Loki on Disney Plus, if you have Disney Plus or you checked it out over somebody's house, you might have seen an episode of King the Conqueror, Jonathan Majors King the Conqueror, on the show. So if you've seen that and now you've seen him on Ant-Man and the Wasp, then you may know that this guy is not the only Kang, or the not only that one time Kang in that universe. Now he's in another universe. So he's a universe traveler. So as we know. So what did I think about this movie? What's my wave rating for this movie? You know what? Like I said, took a while for the story to build up. The action of it, it was alright. It was mediocre though. Superhero, it had quite a bit of good superhero sequences, a lot of references, Thor, of course. Overall, I'm gonna give this movie a title, and so the reason I'm gonna give this a title is because, like I said, it took a while for the story to build up, and not a lot of action, but I can say I give this a title because this, or title, that's mid-tide, if you don't know. This is a setup for phase 5. So if you know about phase 5, then, and for those of you who don't know what title is mid-tide, and I'm giving this a mid-tide because I can say it was not a lot of story in it, not too much action, quite a bit, but it's setting up for the phase 5. So we gonna know what's coming in the phase 5 in the future. And as you see here, this is Kevin Feige's lineup for phase 5. And you see they have a Kang dynasty. They're gonna be fighting off Kang with the Avengers. We don't know who the Avengers are gonna be, so you gotta look at the phase 5 to know all of this information, all right? So let's get out of here. Hey y'all, I really like to give you thanks and all the praise for just viewing this channel and viewing this movie review. To all the surfers out there, I want y'all to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my new channel. And this new channel here, What's the Wave, all right? And enjoy y'all Saturday. As a matter of fact, go ahead and make sure you go check out Ant-Man and the Wasp, because I'm not shutting it down. I gave it the mid-tide. Still, go check it out. And as always, happy Saturday. And my last words for you are, what's the wave? All right, y'all, I really appreciate it, and thank y'all for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go follow my social media list below, and just make sure